OSU, the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass this time. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. To throw, it's Nolan. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Gets the first and still running. Using the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes hustle to the line and run the hurry-up.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. To throw, it's Sand. Off target with the throw, incomplete. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking for some space. It's Rogers. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Play action here on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Rogers. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
It's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air, it's Sand. The sure hands. It's Rodgers. They bring him down after a short gain there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield. It's Nolan. It's a fly to the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. You caught a break there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in for an excellent run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Dogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Touchdown drive last time they had it. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run.
Thing with this guy, you've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. To throw, it's Nolan. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia!
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. When he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finds his man. It's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They've only converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Picks up the first, looking for more. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on 4th down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
Guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down with the completion. Moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Cut quickly on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Returner trying to create good field position. What a stiff arm. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. It's past the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
To the air, it's Sayan. Pressure is coming. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Look at the pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. One more play before they head to the locker room. There's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense offense can find a way to stop that. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a handoff. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Dogs. He would not be stopped. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using his legs. It's Rogers. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got a man down the middle. Who's in the clear? Crosses the 10, all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Gets made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
We'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a big first down game. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play at the completion.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. Hey, man, give credit to that. defense, they did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They're going to run it. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
3rd down after that running play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Chris, a lot of times you'll see a strong safety up close to the box trying to defend the run, but this time he's able to sneak in there and come up with a quarterback sack.
They're going to go for it, but he keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of this. Back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Leaning on the run game here late. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Pop over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of his huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. This could be the game here. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
He dumps it off to the tight end.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up to become a hero? You stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially would have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make it? Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Send the back in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Wrapped down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
I mean, this is an unbelievable game. We have seen everything in this game. A touchdown now with under 10 seconds to go. And believe it or not, they're an extra point away from winning this game.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. It's Nolan. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team